Hello, you guys. I just wanted to come on here and show you part two of the gold leaf. Finish up with so today is going to be about how you make this nice and smooth. So you can see this is really, really beautiful now. It's totally smooth. And so I just wanted to show you how you achieve that look, because that is definitely an important part of the gold leafing, is how you achieve this smooth look. You don't want it to be choppy when you put leafing on. So I'm going to show you my trick of how I get it smooth. So you can see here now I'm done with this. And wherever there's tiny little specks, I don't know if you can see. Let me bring it closer. Right here, tiny little specks. It just means when I was putting on my glue, I just came up a little bit, right, and hit it there with the glue. So that's what, but that's fine. I actually like that. All this kind of extra here. So I'm going to show you, look how smooth this is, and I'm going to turn the table around and show you what it looks like when you apply your leaf and how bad it looks. But this is what you want the result to be. You want it to be gorgeous, beautiful, lying flat, as if it was meant to be there. So let me turn it now, and I'm going to show you my trick of how I get gold leaf to lie flat. You do have to have a lot of patience. And I also want you to see, look at the floor down here, right? It's a mess. I don't know if you can see, but there's leaf all over the place. So that's just part of the process. It's definitely messy. So this is what the leaf looks like. This is what the leaf looks like when you put it on. Let me back up a little bit. So this is the leaf that I was doing yesterday, and I finished putting it on. And now I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you how I get it to lie smooth. I mean, how it looks. You need to now clean all this up. So obviously this is a disaster, and you don't want your furniture piece to look like this. All this extra, now we have to get off of this. We have to take this off. So this is the trick, is you want some brushes, and this is what I use to smooth everything out. So first of all, once it's laying on here, and now I'm going to take my little brush, and let me move these other ones out of the way. And I'm going to go over everything with my little brush. I'm pushing all the gold leaf in where it belongs, and I'm also at the same time I'm getting off the loose pieces. It's going to take some time. You have to have, like I said, you've got to have patience when you're working with this. This is just part of the process. This is how I do it. I don't know how other people do it, but this is how I do my leafing to get it really, to give it that really crisp, smooth look. So I'm pushing quite hard with my little brush here, right? And I'm moving it, pushing it all in, and I'm flattening out, smoothing it out all at the, and the brush that I'm using, you don't want a soft, hopefully I'm still there. Look, it said I was disconnected. Someone tell me if I'm still there. So you don't want a soft brush when you're doing this. This is a really old brush, and it's actually quite firm. You can tell right here, there is no movement. So you do not want a soft brush when you're doing this. Get your old, if you have some old brushes that you've had forever, get your old brushes out. Oh, you're still on, good. Thank you for letting me know. So you want a firm brush because you need to stay stiff as you're doing this. So see, this is how I'm loosening up all the extra leaf. And I'm pushing it down and smoothing it all out with a firm brush. And this one also is old. Up until right here, it's super hard. So just use your old firm brushes to do this. And you can already tell the difference between here and here, right? This whole process, that's the trick. to making your gold leaf look beautiful and smooth and like it's been on there for, you know, a long time. Secure. And the firm brushes will really help get in there because this has so many grooves. This helps to get in there and kind of push all the extra stuff out. So I know somebody yesterday was saying they were making a mess of their leaf. Who was that? And so they gave up. So I thought, oh, maybe I should come on and show you exactly how to do it. This is the trick. And so you can see I'm pushing here. Let me try to get maybe closer. I'm pushing around the edge here, and I'm pushing in the deep sections there. And also, if there's any, I can see now it's covered up more area. So if there was any glue there that I didn't get the leaf on, it's now pushing the leaf into the, right onto the glue that I, you know, didn't get the leaf on. So there's all sorts of purposes to using these brushes, the little stiff brushes. And I'm pushing there. See, it's covering more now. Now all inside here that was showing before, it's now covered because I'm moving the leaf around. Let me see if I can get a little bit more in there. And then we're going to switch things up. This is, how did you get it so solid looking? Mine never looks like that. Well, this is the trick, is when you're putting on your leaf, you want it to go everywhere, right? So you don't want, you're going to try to cover every spot you can. Wherever you put your glue, you're going to want to kind of, you're overlapping. This is probably the trick too. You overlap everywhere. So all of this has to be all covered with your leafing that you're using, right? So that is another trick, is overlapping all the gold leaf. And then now I'm coming off, and it's going to be totally smooth once I'm done this. So overlapping is another thing that you need to do if you want to try and cover every single speck of something. You have to do the overlapping. And then when you're doing this, you're getting off all the excess that you have on here. I didn't really go underneath, so I'm not going to worry about what's underneath there. So you can see now from when I first started the video, look how much better it looks now. It looks a million times better than when I first started this, and it was just all laying here. So these little stiff brushes are just magic for getting your gold leaf. Look how that now, super, super smooth. But if you look at the floor, I don't know if you can tell, but it is an absolute disaster here on the floor. So this is very, very messy. You're just going to have to be prepared for that. There's just no way around that. No way around that. So you can see here, it looks like I got a little bit of glue there when I was putting it on, but I actually like that. I think, see, I like that. It just makes it look more natural. Okay, this is like a million times better than when I first started, and I think I'm happy. I think it looks really, really smooth now. No, right here, there's, And the other trick too is, yeah, you're welcome. The other trick too is when you're doing your overlapping and you're putting on all your leaf, you're gonna think, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be able to see all this overlapping. Well, if you're on a big surface, if I was doing it on this tabletop, then you are gonna see lines. But when you do what I'm doing with your brush and you're pressing down, it does actually help to take away the overlapping lines. Like you can't really see all the lines now, right? That's what your brush is helping. It's helping to smooth all of those lines and blend it all in. Okay, so I think I'm happy. I think it looks really good now and everything is laying nice and flat and it's all looking really good. So I'm now going to move on to my next brush and I'm going to use a different size brush. And you can, somebody asked about top coating leaf. You can top coat. I'm not going to top coat this. This is a table I'm keeping. I'm not selling this table. So I'm not going to top coat it because when you top coat it, there is a tiny bit of the shininess that goes away. And I'm just in love with this super shininess. So I want it to stay like this, but you can top coat it. Probably the best top coat to use on leaf is made by Modern Masters. They are well known for their metallic paints and metallic stuff. So they have a paint, they have a top coat that is for metallic paint. That is what I use to top coat leaf if I'm going to top coat this. If I was doing the top of this table in gold leaf, that is what I would use to top coat it, is Modern Masters, the top coat for metallic paint. Alright you guys, so that is done. Now the next thing I'm going to get a, this is like a thick chip brush. So it's stiff and it's better quality than the other, you know, some of the chip brushes are really just a few hairs. This one is, I don't know where I bought it, but it's a great chip brush. Nice, it's thicker than normal and it's perfect for getting off all the extra leaf. This is where you want to get off. Now I'm getting off any extra leaf that is sitting on here. And it's really good about that. And I actually, remember I told you guys yesterday I thought I had enough leaf to do the whole, and I don't. So I ran out. I finished this and I ran out. But because I can get this so fast on Amazon, this special leafing, and I ordered some more yesterday and it's going to be here tomorrow. So, but I already put all the glue on everywhere. You can see here. It's empty. There's no leafing because I ran out. But the glue, the size, is going to stay. It stays tacky for a long time. So don't think you have to quickly come on and put your leaf on as soon as you put the glue on. Well, you want to wait at least 30 minutes. But this tacky glue is going to stay tacky. So you've got time to get your leaf on. So I'm just now, look how well this works. See, look, all the extra leaf is now coming off. It's just a really good way to get off the extra stuff. Let me back up. I think so see, it's coming off really well. And it flies, yep, it flies everywhere. I'm pretty sure everything in this studio here is now covered in leaf. So I'll show you what else I do after I get this all off. I'll show you my next step. And you definitely need a bunch of these. If you're doing this kind of work, you definitely need tack cloths. Is what I do next. So this looks good. I think I got off all the extra flying around leaf. And the next thing I do, which I don't think it even needs it, but this is my tack cloths, and you just get these. You can tell I was cleaning a table that had red paint. So you can get these and you can reuse these. So don't think when you open it up, you only have like 4 sides. You don't. You can open these up and see, I can still reuse all this section. So these tack cloths, they're inexpensive, and they do last a long time. So I'm going to refold it so I have a little fresh area. And then you just take your tack cloth, and if you still have leaf, it's going to take it off. There's actually not much on there. That brush did a good job. I'm not even going to go down low here because there's just leaf everywhere down here. So I will clean the very bottom of the table once I have the floor cleaned up. So there you go. I mean, you can see there's barely any leaf because that brush did a good job, but it does stick. Just like any lint, these are fabulous for getting lint off. So before I paint anything, I take my tack cloths. You can get them at Home Depot. And you want to make sure you go over everything with a tack cloth to get off all your lint. But this is also the last thing I do when I'm leafing is this, removing all the excess leaf. So there you go, you guys. I just wanted to come on and show you how to smooth leaf and make it smooth and beautiful. And there, it's all done. And the tack cloth and the brush, it's all part of the process. There's a lot of steps, but it's all important. And this is how you get a beautiful, smooth, flat leaf look. There we go. So thanks you guys for joining me this morning, and happy Sunday, everybody.